get a decaf latte.
Mm-hmm.
They are consumers of coffee, European style, and consumers of news, foreign and domestic. But they expect the news to be as high quality as the coffee they sip and every bit as palatable.
I know I won't watch the news before I go to bed, and I don't want to watch it when I first wake up.
The last thing I want to do after a long day at the office is come home and turn on my television and listen to how many people got murdered.
Ready, sell one. Roll one, track, take, ready, sell two. Roll two, and go.
The news, they say, is flawed. Local TV news in particular, which stresses reporting that is late-breaking, stories that are audience grabbers.
2, 1, sound full.
Time now for another.
I just feel like the local news there's very little journalistic content. It's a lot of sensational fires, police chases. Mostly, too, it's the worst of the community.
If I was a visitor to Atlanta and I turned on the local news, I would really have an idea that regularly Atlantans have to run a gauntlet of dodging bullets and being raped and all of that.
You guys, we're going to have a breaking news story off the top of the next block.
Everybody, we've got a breaking news story off the top of the next block with Amanda. Insert.
D7 after Delta 4.
There is an undeniable repetitiveness to it, not just crime, but the familiar faces of scandal and suspicion. The stories that a larger audience demands, even if the coffeehouse audience doesn't.
Okay, it's there, it's there.
Here we go, Amanda. 5 after 4 insert.
What bugs me most about it is that it's all the hype. The news people don't find a story worthy unless they hype it up. They have to make it bigger than it really is.
And we're allowed to shoot a picture through the windows
Or to revisit the same stories that are lucrative for some reason to keep talking about. That gets old.
To me, it's not relevant. It's a feel-bad pill to watch the evening news.
166 for you.
But even a tough crowd finds a few rays of hope. Local investigative reporting gets high marks, as do the stories that showcase the people and events that celebrate the human condition.
Paul, we're in the break, 2 minutes away. Do you have a roll cue?
5. Here we go, Roy. After 2. Turning to 3.
And despite its flaws, TV news thrives because the audience watches, even if it doesn't always like what it sees.
It's society's fault. It's not your guys' fault. You guys know what we want to feed us, and we're asking for it because we're hungry. So you guys have to pump it up, because that's what we want. And who's got the most exciting news channel in Atlanta? Fox 5. You know it, man.